In my district, the average per capita income is $32,000 a year. That's 6 counties from Lincoln County down the coast of Oregon to Curry County and the California border. Over 160,000 seniors in my district rely on Social Security for retirement. My colleagues across the aisle are approaching Social Security as if it's an unearned handout, and that's beyond offensive. This is not what it was meant to do. This is not what it was meant to be. People have paid into this system for their whole lives. They should be able to get their contributions back. That's the promise of our Social Security program. Right now, we only tax income up to $160,000 a year to fund Social Security. Millionaires and billionaires who get their income from investments instead of earning a paycheck through hard work are not paying their fair share into Social Security at all. And we must change that system. By finally requiring that the wealthiest Americans pay into Social Security as the same rate as hardworking nurses and firefighters across this country, we can expand benefits and not cut them. My bill, the Social Security Expansion Act, which I introduced with Representative Jan Schakowsky and Senator Bernie Sanders, would allow us to increase the Social Security benefits for everyone by $200 a month and help account for the inflation that has impacted many seniors in my district and across this country. This bill would also extend the solvency of this critical program for the next 75 years. I'm not in Congress to protect billionaires. I'm here to make sure those people who have paid into this system for their whole lives, who've worked so hard, including our fishermen, electricians, school teachers, can retire with dignity. And we can welcome a new generation of the workforce as they retire. It's our responsibility to make sure that Social Security can be successful into the future, and I'm proud to have a bill that helps protect that. I yield back the balance of my time. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The chair recognizes. Yes, friends, $1,000 will be handed out to many residents. It has been confirmed that a large number of states and cities have budget surpluses, so many are now considering new state inflation relief checks. One state is set to send out $1,000 payments to its residents, but there are stricter eligibility requirements. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing 2 winners this Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, friends, simply click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Currently, lawmakers are in the process of creating new ways for Americans to receive much-needed relief during this time of high inflation. Up to $1,000 in crisis pay is available for eligible private sector essential workers in the state of Connecticut who were employed during the height of the crisis. Workers must have earned $149,999 annually or less to be eligible. The $30 million premium pay program has officially kicked off. Connecticut state officials said Monday that there is more behind-the-scenes work to be done to accommodate demand before the program officially kicks off. It is a $30 million premium pay program for employees in the state of Connecticut. State officials said Monday that there is more behind-the-scenes work to be done to accommodate demand before the program officially kicks off. State Comptroller Natalie Braswell said in a statement, Connecticut's essential workers have gone above and beyond during the crisis to keep our state safe and running. This new premium pay program is another way for us to return the favor. Funding for the initiative was included in the new state budget, approved by the Democratic-controlled General Assembly and Governor Ned Lamont earlier this year. Sometimes it is dubbed as Hero Pay. The funds will be distributed to critical workers, such as grocery store employees and non-government medical staff, who were on the job between March 10, 2020 and May 7, 2022, and unable to work from home. Union officials in Connecticut have said more money is needed to compensate all of the essential workers who risked their lives during the crisis. Also, over in the state of Idaho, Senator Scott Groh has an idea for property tax relief. Senator Groh's bill would provide direct tax relief to homeowners through two funding mechanisms. The first would take 4.5% of the state sales tax revenue and direct it to credit on property tax. The second would direct up to $150 million of any statewide budget surplus for additional credit. The Senate Revenue and Taxation Committee held a public hearing recently and voted unanimously to move the bill forward. The bill will go to amending order to make a minor adjustment to the language for urban renewal districts. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has already told Congress that inflation is proving harder to corral amid an economy still showing strength. Jerome Powell said, although inflation has been moderating in recent months, the process of getting inflation down to 2% has a long way to go and is likely to be bumpy. The comments come as the Federal Reserve is raising interest rates to their highest levels in many years, and as the economy, specifically the labor market, is proving more resilient than expected. Republicans on the Senate Banking Committee largely use the occasion to place blame for the rise in inflation on the Biden administration, citing what they characterize as its opposition to domestic energy production. By contrast, Democrats sought to emphasize the effects of the crisis and corporate greed as significant contributors to inflation. Jerome Powell stated, "We have many unusual factors, and I don't think anybody knows how this will play out." As expected, the appearance provided an opportunity to reaffirm the Fed's commitment to fighting inflation. In a speech last month in Washington, Jerome Powell noted that disinflation had begun, but that it had so far been mostly confined to the goods sector of the economy. He said the central bank was looking for more evidence of cooling in the services sector and in items like apartment rents. Powell also reiterated the job market was still tighter than the Fed wanted, pushing wages higher than the past with its overall target of 2% annual inflation. More recently, Powell said in the Fed's monetary policy report that was issued that supply chain bottlenecks have eased. Increases in core goods prices have slowed considerably in the second half of last year. January's job numbers came in well above expectations, as 517,000 jobs were added, but some of that reflected annual adjustments to the data, as well as warmer than normal weather. The Labor Department will report the jobs number for February this Friday, though some economists are predicting a higher figure. So, dear friends, please let me know how inflation has affected your lives. Please leave those thoughts in the comments section below. Well, my magnificent and most dearest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Wednesday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. My friends, to say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing 2 winners this Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.